Now, a story about a couple adopting through surrogacy is making the headlines today after the two women decided that they wanted to have babies in their late 60s. The judge in the case said that the couple had used an illegal route to have the children using a clinic abroad, and they hadn't given any consideration to the impact on the children of having parents who are well over 60 years older than they are, adding that they would likely become carers for their parents in their early teens. So, Kelly, 60s, too late to have a baby?
Oh, gosh, it's really difficult because I can't imagine it. My mum was 17 when she had me, so I had a teen mum. So for many years, I felt like it wasn't a mum, it was like a big sister. And even now, I think we speak to each other like sisters. It's very difficult.
So did you, yeah, and obviously you love your mum's great, but did you yearn for somebody older? Because 17 is the best biological age to have it, isn't it, even if you're not ready?
I do think that's probably why I was really close to my grandma, and I think my brother and I both, like, we loved our grandma so much, and we used to spend, like, weekends with her, and she just had a lot of time for us, and we just always had a lot of joy going there. So, I did think as a kid it was cool to have a young mum, but I do also see the benefits of having an older mum.
An impossible question to ask
it's really hard.
But if you could choose a 17-year-old mum or a 64-year-old mum, from your experience...
How interesting.
I mean, now I'm 45. I think a 60-year-old mum, if I'm honest. I think my mum and my dad probably struggled quite a lot financially, just in terms of their own self-development, making that choice so young to have a family that young. I don't think my mum had any regrets, but I think it was hard. I mean, ideally, you'd want to be around the 30 age, but it doesn't always happen, does it? So...
I mean, it's interesting. We did a poll on this, and 91% of people who responded said it was selfish to have a baby in your 60s. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, it's a complex one, isn't it? Obviously, we don't know who these two women are. They might be incredibly fit and healthy, or they might not. We don't know. But the bottom line is, you know, Mother Nature, blokes can have kids 70s, 80s. But for some reason, Mother Nature has made it that fertility in women sort of goes off a cliff at a certain point. Why is that? Is it because, you know, most of all, like generally speaking, the mother's the primary carer, and so we've got to be the ones that are kind of around for as long as we need to be to ensure that the child... And the chances of that when you're in your late 60s, the odds become
greater.
But having said that, Mother Nature, we used to die in our early 40s.
Exactly. Whereas now, because of medical science, we can live so much longer. It's weird, because I've changed my mind back and forth over the 25 years of doing Loose Women on this. And interestingly, my husband had the same situation, 17-year-old mum, much older grandmother, and actually his grandmother really was the stability. And I mean, she lived to 90 whatever, and it would have been very different for him, life, not having that older person. And now I'm 60. I would be a much better grandmother, I think, than mother, because of all the things I've learned. If we think about our grandmothers, they all do a better job than that
If I said to you now, here is a baby and it is your baby 24/7 for the rest of its life,
I'd have it. I miss having babies.
Being a grandma's lovely because you dip in and out and you're very, you know, but...
Well, listen, here's the other question. Can you be a fashion model in your 60s? Because I was front row for Jane's modelling debut for the start of Fashion Week, London Fashion Week last week. You looked amazing.
Literally.
I love that.
Look at that. You looked as if you were loving it. How did that all happen?
Oh, it was amazing. So, well, it's sort of slightly outside of Fashion Week, because it was last night. Fashion Week starts today. But it's these two guys called Vin and Naomi, and they're like, they're just sustainability experts. And this is their passion project, so none of it's actually for sale. They advise...
You're not for sale, Jane.
I'm not for sale.
No.
They advise big brands on sustainability, and all of these clothes are made from product waste. So this is the dress. You'll notice I brought it home with me. This is made from tin cans.
Wow.
They paid the homeless in Birmingham to collect cans in Birmingham parks, and the dress is made from discarded tin cans. And they do loads of stuff with King Charles. They use all the product waste from the Royal Estates, like Sandringham. So I think Prue Leith's dress was made
she did great too, didn't she?
Prue was there as well.
I have to say, it doesn't surprise me how great you look, because on your Instagram, I was looking at God, she's such a natural model, Jane. But would you have done this, like, 15, 20 years?
No. I would have done any of this till I hit 60. I hit 60, you know, obviously going into the jungle, I was like, yeah. Said no for years, and I went, yeah, why not?
The baby's coming next.
It's funny.
And when they asked me to do this, I just thought, yeah, why not? You know.
Yeah. I was sitting next to your daughters, Ellie and Grace, and I said, oh, your mum's going to be great at this because you're a good... I said, your mum's a good poser, is what I said to Grace. And she said, I know, because Elizabeth Hurley taught her to.
She did. She did.
And when you said that this morning, I thought, you know what? You do exactly what Elizabeth Hurley...
Years ago, I was at a party, a very glammy party, and Elizabeth Hurley there was Victoria Beckham was there, and somebody came up and said, can we have a picture of you? And I literally looked like a potato. I was just sort of standing in the middle of them like this. And Elizabeth said, no, stop, darling, and showed me.
Come on, then, show us.
Come on, show us.
And then she showed...
Kelly will know better.
Go on, Kelly, you go.
I was face on, camera 4. I was face on like this. Yeah. And she was like, no, you do this, you turn, so you get your shoulders like this, you turn this bit, you put this leg out, and literally I was like this.
That's it.
So you show.
That's it. I've got, like, baggy clothes on, but it's the leg. You've got to get that kind of elongated leg.
Yeah. Shape,
That's it.
Do you see loads of people on Instagram now, they literally, their leg is like that from the front.
You've
got, like, a fashion model body, haven't you?
Not when I'm not dressed.
Yeah.
Can you teach me later, please,
Well,
yeah,
can
I've got a great pose for you. It's the FHM on all fours on the glass table.
Get down!
Straight on to here, right, downstairs.
Somebody just shouted in my ear, don't let her get on the table.